guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my weekly WIPs update where I show you all the crochet projects that I have worked on in the past week, and it's definitely been a fun and interesting week as far as my WIPs progress goes. So in my last update I had said that I wanted to focus on getting a couple of my WIPs done that I have had in my that I have been working on for quite a while, and once again that didn't happen. Now I did work on some of them, but I ended up starting new projects, and it's been a fun week though. You know, I kind of went through a little bit of a crochet slump when I first got back from vacation, where I just wasn't as excited to crochet as I had been in the, leading up to our trip. I don't know why that is. I think just getting back into normal life. But I think we all go through times like that where we're just not as excited about it, or it's just, it's just, we do it less than normal. And this week though has definitely been a week where I have been so excited to try out these new patterns that I found and new yarn that I have, and it's just been fun. So I'm going to show you all the first thing I got done this week, and I showed you all my progress on this in my last update. But this is the tote bag I was working on. So I think this turned out really, really cute. It has that cute, I forgot what she called it, the exaggerated waistcoat stitch, I think is what it is. And again, this pattern is by Days Crochet here on YouTube. I will definitely link it below, but I've just got some comfy cotton in here. But I made this 2-hold yarn, so it's definitely serving its purpose, but I really love this bag. I think it's really cute. It was fun to make. This is the first bag I've ever made, so really excited about that. I do like the way that whatever yarn she had used, and I forgot what kind it is, I really like the way her bag turned out, because this was supposed to be more of a mesh type stitch, like a tight mesh, but I used 2 strands of the, it was the mandala tweed stripes, and I held 2 strands together, and I still really like it, but I want to find out what type of yarn she used and maybe try to make another one, because I really loved hers as well. But this is definitely a pattern I'm going to keep and make more of in the future. I think this also would be a great gift. It didn't take that long to make, and yeah, you could use this for anything. It's a great size. It's not too big and not too small, and the handles feel very sturdy, and I really love the shape of the top here. And I just like I said, I would like to make another one with a solid color yarn, perhaps, maybe, and so you can see that stitching better. But I do really love this. Okay, and then the next thing I worked on is, I showed you all this as well in my last video, I think, but this book, my grandma found this for me at Ollie's a couple years ago, I think, and I had went through a while back and dog-eared some of the patterns that I wanted to try, and I've never made like a storage basket, so I saw this pattern and I wanted to try this one here. Well, I used the Eco watercolors that I got on sale at Michael's. I showed that in my Michael's and Hobby Lobby haul just a few days ago, and I thought that would be a good yarn to make a basket out of. So anyway, I followed this pattern but didn't do it exactly as it showed, but I really like the way it turned out, and here it is. I think it's really cute. I've been using it just for some clips. This yarn I thought was going to be more structural than it was. And so what I had to do was, the project was sort of curling in here. And so I ended up turning it inside out. And I don't know, I just think it turned out really cool. There's the bottom. And it's just cute. So it definitely has me wanting to make more storage type baskets. I think these are great gifts as well. If you have any recommendations on yarn that is great for stuff like this, that has a lot of structure to it, then definitely let me know. But yeah, this was just fun and cute, and I actually have enough yarn to make another one out of just one skein, so really loved that. I have a lot of big projects that I do, a lot of blankets, and I have a pillowcase going and things like that, so I just like to do little quick projects that give me that sense of completion, that sense of that satisfaction of completing a project, since it takes so long to finish bigger projects. So that was fun. It was a good little break. I also want to mention I did a few more rows on my scrap GAN. I don't have that with me right now. It's down in our basement and I forgot to grab it, but I've only done a few more rows, but I will definitely show you all that in the next update. I am making custom cakes for it with my yarn winder, where I hold 2 strands together, and it had been a while since I made any of those cakes up, so I hadn't worked on it in a while. But now I'm back and I'm wanting to finish that up. I'm about halfway done already with that one. And if you're interested in learning how to make a scrap GAN, or at least the type that I have enjoyed making, I have a video on that, and I will definitely link that as well. But that's been fun, getting back into working on that, and I plan to hopefully keep working on that here and there and get it done pretty quick. Okay, y'all haven't seen this in a while. I talked about this before I went on vacation, and I had wanted to get this done and wanted to take it with me on vacation and wear it, and it just did not happen. And I'm still very, very excited about this project. By the way, it's a tank top. For those of you who are new or who haven't seen that video, this is going to be a tank top. I have one panel pretty much done. I somehow missed a row here on the edge, so I have to go back and add that, but I'm not going to do that till later. So you just make 2 identical panels, and I'm almost done with the second one as well. I'm working on that second strap, and then we will just sew them together and do some edging, and it will be done. And this is using the Stitch 101 acetate, I think is what it is. It's by Yarn Bee, and oh, duh, I have one here. Yeah, Stitch 101 acetate in the color salmon. And if you've never tried this, it's amazing. It's very, very soft. It really is good, has a good drape to it. It has a heaviness to it, you know, a weight. So perfect, I think, for clothing type items. But yeah, I worked a few more rows on that, not too much more, but I'm very close to getting this done, and this is one of those projects that I just need to get focused on it and get it done, because I can't wait to wear this. And knowing me, I'll mess around and not get it done until it's like too cold to wear it. So I definitely need to get focused on that. Okay, what should I talk about next? Okay, so if you watched my tag video, then you saw that Shannon Talks Yarn is the one that tagged me in that video, and I just recently discovered her channel and I love it so much. You all should definitely go and subscribe to her. But she showed in one of her videos a triangle scarf she had made. Now she said that she's actually coming out with a pattern for that scarf, so I will definitely be making hers when it comes out. But it got me inspired to make my own because I've never made a triangle scarf before. And I'm using the mandala tweed stripes. This is in the color Cat's Eye. The bag was made out of the color Horseshoe, and a little bit of this color because I ran out of the other one. So I loved the way that the coloring came out on this bag, how it has that sort of ombre look, and so I just thought that would be perfect for a triangle scarf, and it is so far. Here's what I have. And so if you've never seen a triangle scarf before, the way that you wear it is it's going to go around here, and then these parts back here, once they get long enough, will wrap back around the front, and I'm going to add some tassels to them. And so I think when this is done, it's going to be really, really pretty. I'm probably a little over halfway, I would think, on this. And this pattern I will also link below. I cannot remember the name of the channel, but it is on YouTube, and so I will definitely link that below. And it's a super easy pattern. I think it's like a granny stripe is what it is. So, but I just, look at that, like that ombre, it looks so good. I love it. Another super exciting start, you all saw the blanket I made for my older son, for Evan. He's 9 years old, and so now my 4-year-old son, Liam, is wanting a blanket as well. And I haven't made him a blanket since he was a baby, and we can't find it anyway, sadly. If you all saw a few weeks ago, probably actually over a month ago now, I did a haul where I hauled some Bernat Forever Fleece Finer when it was $4.99, which now it's even cheaper at Michael's. I think it's like $2 or $3. But when it was on sale for $4.99, I hauled a whole bunch of it. That's what I made my older son's blanket out of, and I had planned to use the rest of it to make me a blanket. Well, of course, Liam wanted me to use that yarn for him, which is totally fine. I do still have some pink left over that I'm obviously not using in his blanket that I will use maybe for something for me. I don't think it's enough for a blanket, but okay, this pattern is by Daisy Farm Crafts, and they have a blog and YouTube channel, and they do a whole lot of blankets. I absolutely love all their patterns. They are so beautiful. And so for the other blanket for Evan, I made, it was my first corner to corner blanket, and I just did the normal corner to corner stitch. Well, for this one, this is called the corner to corner mesh stitch. And I actually like this much better than the regular C2C, the way that you normally make those. I don't know what that stitch is called. Here's what we have so far. I'm doing 8 rows of each color, or, you know, 8 rows before I switch to the next color, and I just think this is going to be awesome. I love it so much. Here's an up close look at the stitches, and I just think this is so cute. I love this. Like, I love this. And it has worked up super quick. I'm using an 8mm, I'm using my furls hook, and I do enjoy it quite a lot. Little bit of a learning curve just because I enjoy more of a rounded, and I don't know the terminology for the types of hooks, but this is one of those more pointy type hooks, like a Susan Bates type, and I like more of the Boye kind, the BOYE brand, more of a rounded end. But I do really like this. It definitely feels great in my hand. I hold it like this when I crochet, and I love that ergonomic handle. I definitely have noticed that it's very comfortable in my hand, and I could crochet a very long time with this and not cramp up or anything. Also, it's kind of good for if your palms ever get sore when you're crocheting. It's kind of like one of those, like when you have plantar fasciitis and you roll like a tennis ball in your leg, you can just use this. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to turn out really cute, and I just love working with this yarn. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely run to your Michael's, because I was there about a week ago and they did still have some left, and I think they were about $3 and they were originally $11.99. So super great deal. All right, then the next thing is my mom asked me to make some coasters for one of her friends, and so I'm making those, and I'm using the Comfy Cotton. I can't remember the name of it now. I don't have it with me. I don't have the label anymore. I was originally making a swimsuit cover up out of this, but decided not to, so frogged it, and now my mom ordered 6 of these coasters. So I just love these. These are called the Mug Nest coasters, and I found it on Pinterest, I think, and I will link that below as well. But I've got 2 of them done. I still need to weave in the ends of that one, so almost done with the 3rd one, and I'm making 6 total. But I just love these, and her friend's house is done in sort of blues and tans, so I thought with all the colors in it, it would go well with her colors of her house. So making some of those, and is there anything else? Okay, so that's all for what I worked on this week, but I do want to show you all, I have a plan. I think I'm gonna do a challenge. And I'm not sure yet if I'm just gonna show these in my regular weekly whips videos or if I'm going to do a separate series on this. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both, but I think I want to try to make every pattern in here. This is the Kawaii crochet book. I showed this in my last video. I got this off Amazon. It's by Melissa Bradley and there's 40 patterns in here. And I just love that kawaii style, and I've been wanting to make more stuffed animals or amigurumi, and I just thought this was super, super cute, and my kids would love these as well. So I think I'm going to challenge myself to make every single pattern in here. I don't know yet if I want to start from the very beginning and just work through the book. I think that'll help me probably keep track of things better, or if I want to kind of bounce around because it is done by color. But yeah, we'll see. So y'all let me know if you have any recommendations. Would you just want to see the finished projects in a weekly whips update, or would you like me to do a little separate series on this and kind of show you me working on it and stuff? Just let me know. Or I can do like a short style series where I just do a little clips of each one, and then obviously also show them in the weekly whips video. So I'm excited about that. I think that'll be fun. So yeah, I had a very exciting crochet week, and I'm very happy with all the things that I have worked on this week. I'm feel like my passion is back and I am ready to just crochet up everything. So I've even this week worked a few minutes on one project, then jumped over to another project, then another project, just because I can't decide what I want to work on. I want to work on everything. Do y'all ever have weeks like that? I definitely prefer those weeks over the weeks where I'm kind of in a slump and don't really feel like crocheting. So I hope you guys have an amazing 4th of July. We are in a drought here in Kentucky, so praying that no fireworks cause any big fires or anything. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and let me know what you've been working on. What was your favorite thing that you saw that I worked on this week? And what do you think about the new series for the kawaii amigurumi? I think those will be really super cute. So anyway, may God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!